Alright you guys, in today's video, I'm finally going to be going over a piece of aquarium equipment that I have wanted to try out for quite some time now, and to be honest, I'm very excited to see how well this thing works. So let's go ahead, let's get right into it. Now we're all used to doing our regular aquarium maintenance and water changes, and with this box right here guys from Hygger, it is going to absolutely change the game. This is the Hygger 5-in-1 electric vacuum gravel cleaner. Not only is this a pump that can easily pump in water from your tank and pump water out of your tank, but it is also a gravel vacuum cleaner, and it can also clean sand without even taking any water out of your tank whatsoever. So if you just wanted to clean your sand bed without actually doing a water change, you can do that, guys. Thank you so much to Hygger for sending me one of these and making it possible. I'm so excited to finally get my hands and use this thing. Let's go ahead and let's get it out of the box. So guys, this is the pump fully unboxed. Now there's a couple different configurations you can set up with this pump since it is a 5-in-1 and you can use it for so many different things. The configuration I have it set up right now is for fine sand cleaning. So you guys can see the sand comes in here. There's like a little sponge filter part, and this is the pump itself, and the water will come all the way over to here, and you guys can see there's like a double sponged filter on this side that the water comes out of, and no sand will be getting through there, and that is how you're gonna go ahead and actually vacuum your sand bed. Now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna demonstrate how to do all that, and I'm also gonna set up some other configurations so you guys can see what it's like to go ahead and do a water change and how you can also pump water back into your tank using this. Here are some other attachments that we'll be using today, as well as it comes with this nice hose, some tubing to go ahead and transfer water out and into your tank. So this is all the basic stuff it comes with. Of course, it also comes with instructions, but it was super easy to set up. I would give it like a 1 out of 10 on difficulty, just because you just look at the pictures, set it up, very easy, very simple. But I'm excited to finally go ahead and get using this thing and see how well it works. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and purchase one of these for yourself, there will be a link in the description down below. Make sure to click that, and at checkout you guys can use code KFishwater5 for 5% off your purchase, which is absolutely awesome. So a big thank you to Hygger for doing that for us. So let's go ahead, let's see how this thing actually works, guys. So for vacuuming the sand bed, I have a very fine sand bed, as you guys can see, so I'm going to be using the fine sand bed attachment with the piece of sponge in there to go ahead and try to capture any sand that might try to get through there. But if you guys have more of a coarse sand, they come with a coarse sand attachment too, just so if you have bigger pieces of sand, you can use this attachment, and it's purposely made for that. So that's very cool. So any type of sand, this will work. Let's go ahead and let's try it out. I'm excited to see how this works. So to use it, all you do is you have this little toggle on and off switch, and that's pretty much all there is to it. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna try to do this one-handed for you guys, so you guys can see a close-up of everything going on here. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna turn it on, and then we're gonna get going. So here we go, I'm gonna pick it up real quick and turn it on. And as you guys can see, let me pick you up here. You got water coming out and water sucking from the bottom. So if I go ahead and I hit the sand bed here, as you guys can see, it's sucking it up, it's cleaning it, and then it spits the sand right back out. And it comes through this little double chamber, the water does. And just like that, you guys can gravel vac your sand. I'll get another close up here so you guys can see. Just like that. And boom. Very easy. Look at that. Wow, that actually works really well. So now that I have the sand vacuuming part done, guys, I went ahead and I switched out the attachments. So now I can take water out of the tank and put it back in. So as you guys can see here, this was the tip I was using for the fine sand. And now I switched it over with this strainer looking tip here, and this will suck in the water and put it out through the pump. And now, previously I had this double sponge filter coming up through here to let the water travel back into the tank when I was cleaning the sand. And now I have this attachment here, and it's got this braided hose attached to it now, and this is where the water will come out of. So this part will be in the fish tank, and the water will be coming out of here in the bucket. And then, as well as putting water back in the fish tank, this part will be in the bucket, and this part will be in the fish tank. So this tool from Hygger, this pump really does it all, and it's super easy, super convenient to use. So I'm gonna go demonstrate how to take water out of the tank and put it back in as well. Let's do it. So now, guys, that I have my water change set up on the pump, I'm gonna perform a typical water change. I'm gonna pump the water out of my tank into the bucket. And this is, just typical water change protocol here. Let's go ahead, let's do it. All right, guys, so the pump is on. As you can see, we're just filling the bucket up with water here. I got a little clip just to hold that hose down, but it is that easy. Just suspending it up here, and you guys can see the tank is starting to drain fairly quickly, I might add, because this is a 75-gallon, and we're already filling this 5-gallon bucket up pretty good. So I'm not gonna want to hold the camera for too long, but I think you guys get the idea. So, guys, I had to put the camera down there kind of quickly because it was filling this 5-gallon bucket up in the matter of seconds. So that's really impressive, really strong pump. Let's go ahead, let's do a normal water change, and then I'll show you guys the next cool part about this little vacuum pump here from Hygger. So lastly, guys, you can take that exact same pump configuration that you used to take water out of the tank and put it back in. You simply just reverse the sides. So now the pump's in the bucket full of clean water, and now the return is over the fish tank, and you just turn it on and you'll pump your fish tank full. No more lifting heavy buckets, I guess. So I got it set up. I'm just gonna go ahead, flick the on button, and you can see now, boom, the water's coming back out of the bucket and into the tank. Just like that, guys. Water changes, vacuuming your tank sand has never been easier. And honestly, this is just gonna make the quality of life of owning a fish tank just that much easier. You guys can see the water pumping back in there. I have the hose restrained by the lid of the tank so it doesn't flop out, but you guys can see indeed the water is going back into the tank, and it was at the top of the bucket, but now it's going down. So yeah, just like that, guys, it's that easy. Now, guys, I think it's worth noting that this gravel vacuum doesn't just work on fine sand, it also works on coarse sand. Like I talked about, you have this attachment here that's good for coarse sand. If you have gravel, it'll also work on gravel. And if you have any like some sort of bare bottom tank, they also have like this nice wide brush for a bare bottom tank, and they also have this wide attachment for a bare bottom tank or any sort of gravel as well. So you have a bunch of different attachments that you can go ahead and use with this gravel vacuum, as well as you can use it for, like I did, fine sand, which is, very awesome, and coarse sand. So that is just, perfect in my opinion. But yes, guys, aquarium maintenance has never been easier, more hands-free. Like I said, there will be a link in the description if you want to go ahead and pick one up from Hygger's website yourself. Big thank you again to Hygger for sending me one over to review. And I'm going to be using this thing all the time for pretty much every water change from now on. But that'll about do it for today's video, guys. If you guys want to go ahead and pick yourself up one of these electric vacuum gravel cleaners off Hygger's website, there will be a link in the description down below. Don't forget to use my discount code KFishwater5. You get 5% off at checkout. Who doesn't love that? I'm so excited to start using this, guys. And if you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. There's going to be tons of fish content coming to the channel. So yeah, I'm just pretty excited for the future plans. Also, feel free to hit the dislike button, guys. If you guys didn't like anything, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'd always like to improve these videos for you guys. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Peace out.